KX News Storm Team.
Welcome back to KX News at 5, and we're looking live at Bowman this afternoon. 46 degrees, got the nice clear skies there in the background. Camera a little shaky, seeing those winds still out of the northwest, about 20 to 25 sustained, seeing the occasional gust of 35 to 40 still as we push further into tonight. Temperatures elsewhere, what's not to like? Lots of 40s here, as you can see. Got close to 50 towards Mobridge, same for Hettinger. May see that though in a few more locations as you push into Thursday or Friday of this week, up towards the north, a few 30s popping up here and there. Winds are still out of the northwest, again a bit calmer than we were earlier today, but still at about 10 to 15 or 20 miles per hour. Saw some gusts earlier in Hettinger and Bowman, about 45 to 55 miles per hour mid-afternoon or so. But again, we'll see those winds as we push further along into tomorrow and again into our Wednesday. Right now we are seeing clear skies prevail for most of us, just some light clouds off towards the east, maybe some out towards the west. Most of that rain has come and gone. Unfortunately though, we expect to see more of those rain showers as we push into tomorrow, beginning about 7, 8, 9 o'clock or so. Some light drizzle is possible out towards the far west, so become a little bit more widespread as we get into about 11 a.m. or noon tomorrow. There are some pinks popping up here or there towards Minot, maybe even as far south as Bismarck or back towards Jamestown. Not really expecting too much in the way of freezing rain with this, but again, it's not completely impossible to see some light freezing drizzle at times over the course of tomorrow morning. So don't be surprised if you see a light glaze in some locations. Most of this should stay rain though, as you can see here in the graphic. Maybe one more quick round of rain as you get to about this time or so tomorrow afternoon. We should dry out beyond this though after we get past our tomorrow. So the overall pattern flow kind of shows this area of strong low pressure well off towards the north. We have this high pressure off towards our southwest. It kind of puts us sandwiched in between these two very strong systems here. You see this tight gradient in these bars here, these pinks and purples to the blues down to the greens. As long as we stay sandwiched in between these two systems, our winds will stay pretty strong, as will be the case for us over the course of really the rest of the week. And as long as this ridge prevails, these nice greens and yellows popping up further towards the north across the western half of the country will be well above average temperature-wise over the course of at least the next 7 to 10 days. As far as tomorrow's winds, late tomorrow morning into the afternoon, we'll see the return of those 30 to 45 mile per hour gust, perhaps the occasional 50 mile per hour gust out towards Watford City or Newtown. And we'll see those winds once again coming in from the north this time as we get into that Wednesday. So more of those widespread purples, 40 to 50 mile per hour gusts for us as you push into Wednesday afternoon and into Wednesday evening. The winds should calm down briefly for us as we get into Thursday, however. As far as tomorrow's highs, much like today, a few lingering 30s towards the far north, but most of us, as you can see here, should get comfortably back into those 40s, maybe a few 50s again down towards the very far south. And over the course of the rest of the week, Wednesday through Friday, lots of upper 40s, some 50s peppered in here and there. 55 for us for Dickinson as we get into Thursday. That is 25 degrees above your seasonal averages for Thursday. And we should stay this warm or close to this warm for really the next 7 to 10 days. There's really no sign of this warm spell ending at any time in the near future. Looking at Williston's next 5 days, tomorrow 41, then 51 as we get into Thursday, and the 40s persist as you see here clear into our weekend. And Dickinson, much of the same. A few days getting into the 50s, 55 for us for Thursday. Overnight lows comfortably in those 20s and 30s. Here's Minot's next several days. Mid-40s for us the next couple of days. Maybe some 50s perhaps just for Thursday. Breeze in and out over the course of the next 5 to 6 days. And Bismarck again, 40s and 50s, maybe even 3 or 4 days getting to 50. So no more negative 20s over the course of the next couple of weeks at least, Joel.
Out of the below zero, no negative signs in sight.
It's amazing how we went from, like I just said, 30s and maybe even 40s below in some locations to positive 50s for highs, overnight lows in the 20s. It's quite the dramatic turnaround over the course of the last week.
We got the water flowing down the gutter so fast we don't know what to do with ourselves now.
It is flowing pretty good right now, rapid melting right now, of course.
How fast can we get the lawnmower started, I guess? Kenny, thanks so much. Still to come on KX News at 5, a scary day.